So everybody want to know, are we still married? After that story I just told y'all, are we still married? What's up, YouTube? It's Keisha and Vita, and we are back with another video. Shout out to the new subscribers. We got a lot of new people who tuned in. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. So today we're gonna do a mukbang. We're gonna eat some good old Chinese food. Yeah, that's the worst. I got both the cameras. Good old China, you already know, man. And then we're gonna just let y'all know pretty much how we met. So that's what we're doing today, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay locked in. We're gonna do a how did we meet mukbang with some good old Chinese food. So let's go.
Dream chaser, time speeding like a dope head, mid-80, settle baby.
Alright, y'all, so let's get into what y'all here to hear. What y'all here to hear. What y'all are here to hear about. Or whatever. So this is pretty much a video of how we met, a mukbang video of how we met. I was single, doing my thing, right? Got my own apartment, own place. I'm cooling. I'm dating people. Some of the people I'm dating, they not really turning out to be the person that I thought they was. So I'm kind of, dating, seeing what's out there. And in my process of doing that, sometimes I would just add people, on Instagram, add in profiles. So one day, I was doing my little add in profile thing, trying to meet some new friends. Get some new people in my atmosphere. New faces, pretty much. And one of the new faces of the people was Vita that I added. So I
We
really
still can't confirm that.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Baby,
What?
how else was you gonna get on my my timeline?
I don't know, because you didn't know that you did that.
Oh shoot. I think that's how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 95% sure that I added Vita on my random. Yes, okay. On my random ad thing, and I'm pretty sure that's how she ended up on my timeline.
We still can't confirm that.
And then I didn't say nothing though. I just randomly added her. And at the time, I was doing a lot of traveling and stuff, so I was moving around. So she would be watching my stories and stuff. She wasn't really saying nothing.
I was.
You were?
No matter was like replying to your stories, I was whack. I wasn't really doing a good job.
No. At first, she wasn't saying nothing. At first when she added me, she didn't say nothing.
No.
I would just be posting, traveling, doing my thing, posting on my stories. And then one day, she decided to reply to one of my stories. She replied to one of my stories.
Yeah.
So, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not the type of person that just thinks like every person who messages me or acknowledges me like me. I'm like, some people can really be cool. Some people can really be nice girls. Every girl that says something to me, I'm not
so
like,
you thought I was just being nice?
oh, you like me? Yeah, I thought you were just being nice. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I was doing my best at flirting. I'm not real good at it.
No.
What?
Tell them what you said.
When I messaged you?
When you were flirting. Tell them what you said. So first off, you didn't message me on some I was like, tell me what TV shows to watch or something like that. She replied back, but the TV shows was like,
I had some good ones.
what did you say?
I said, I think I said P-Valley.
P-Valley, which I was currently watching P-Valley. That's a good one.
Yeah.
When you said like Jumanji or something.
What was I watching that? It was like a cartoon.
It was like something like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I have just finished watching it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna check that out. So, I think she hit me up again to one of my stories,
I think that I thought that when you like show interest, you were like talking, you know, about, you know, just responding to stories, like letting you know, like that I'm here. I'm in the atmosphere.
I noticed you.
I think that that's what I was doing.
Like, hey, I noticed you. So notice me, notice you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's what I was doing. So then,
October comes and goes.
she go up a mountain.
I went to the mountains a couple weeks after. I was traveling a lot around that time.
I was like messaging her because she took this picture on top of a mountain. And I'm like, oh great, she works out. This is what I'm thinking.
I was not working out, y'all.
So I'm like, oh, I work out. She works out. She wasn't working out, y'all.
No.
But I think when I messaged her, I said, you could be my guide or something like that.
I mean, that's a short story, but she was like asking me about like, we were talking.
What did I ask you first? What were we talking? I didn't say a lot to you. It was a couple of sentences. It wasn't a lot though.
I should refresh your memory before this video.
What? No.
Oh, we were talking. I said
What did I say to you first?
You said, oh, do you hike? Yeah.
I did say that.
No, weak ass game. This vice is busting. I had to go back there. You said
My
something.
weekend game.
You said something along the lines of, do you hike or something like that? And I'm like, no, I'm just out here with some people.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And you started talking about what you do. And then I'm still just keeping it friendly. Cause again, I'm not gonna jump out there and be like, oh, she liked me because she talking to me about hiking. No.
She wasn't giving me no play.
No. I wasn't like, and then it's not until she was like, you can be my guide. I'm like, oh. Somebody's trying to chat. That's when I picked up what she was putting down, to be real. And I'm like, oh.
It took a while.
You trying to talk? Okay. Okay.
It took a while.
It took a couple of attempts. Because I didn't know.
I'm picking up what I was putting down.
No.
I hit her with the, you could be my guide. And then her conversation changed a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, who is this lady? I was like, who is this lady?
What'd you say?
I was like, somebody mama. In my DM. Trying to get crushed.
Y'all, somebody mama.
Because when I went on her page, I see pictures of her with her kids. So I'm like, oh, who mama is this? Chatting. So, fast forward. From that day on, we pretty much started talking.
Yeah.
There was a little stint where I was talking to another chick at the time, and I thought that Vita, who is Vita? I thought that Vita was actually with somebody else catfishing me. That was a little weird. So once I found out that she wasn't catfishing,
Go back. Hold on.
what?
Let me tell y'all. This is how she prevents from catfishing. What's that lying ass Libra shit? She tells me, because it was Thanksgiving. Remember? I asked her where she was going for Thanksgiving. She said she was going to Augusta. So we text him. You know, I'm talking to her and stuff. And she's really acting like she is going to Augusta. And then it wasn't until I think we FaceTime each other Remember that was the first time we FaceTime each other?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, I had to make sure you're you. I'm not really in Augusta. I'm like...
I mean, because, first of all, I don't know who you are. Because at that point, we hadn't spoke on FaceTime.
But we were texting.
We were texting a lot, but we wasn't speaking on the phone. So I'm thinking that she's somebody else playing on my phone.
So you want to play back?
I'm not going to drop the low where I'm at. I'm trying to see who you are, so I'm just saying certain stuff. So that was a little bit crazy because I definitely was like, she was texting me. I wasn't really texting back. I'm like, somebody playing on my phone. So it was a possibility that we couldn't even like really hooked up because I thought she was catfishing me. She could tell that I wasn't really like interested, but she kept holding the conversation because I was like, who is this playing on my phone? I thought I knew who it was. I'm like, somebody playing on my phone. So she would say little stuff and I would be like, you know, like that. Like I wasn't really engaging to the conversation.
I was persistent though.
So from that day forward, we pretty much was talking every day.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking every day. So we finally linked up for the first time in December. Oh, very important. I forgot to mention. I was living in
North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Vita was living in Georgia. Mm-hmm. So we wasn't living in the same state at the time. Mm-hmm. We were living in two different states. So finally we got a chance to link up in December.
Mm-hmm.
And then we linked up in December.
It was a lot of FaceTime.
It was a lot of FaceTime, a lot of messaging. But see, it was COVID going on. So COVID played like a huge part. Because I was able to work from home. She was able to work from home. So we was able to be, we was able to communicate a lot more on the phone because we was both at home. And this was like when COVID first started. So everything was like locked down. Like you could barely like go outside on your porch. And people thought they was going to catch COVID. Like
still open.
Georgia was still open. North Carolina was shut down. So pretty much
this was like a year into COVID. It was like 2020. It was like the end of 2020. I think. Yeah, it was like November 2020. So it was like COVID had been going on for maybe about 8 months or something like that, I think.
Yeah, we were deep in COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we finally linked up December.
In December, I drove all the way to North Carolina to see her.
All the way. By herself. In the middle of the night.
I had to work and, my son was young and stuff.
In the middle of the night.
I had to make sure everybody was good. Well, he wasn't young.
He wasn't young. He was like 17 years old.
He wasn't young. But I had to make sure everybody was good.
You did.
So I left after I got off work and make sure, he was good and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then I left. So I got there like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was terrified. We had been talking on the phone for like
30 days.
Huh?
A month?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe in a month. So we had been talking on the phone for about a month. And we were always FaceTiming, texting, stuff like that. It was fun. It wasn't difficult at all. It was so fun. So we met each other in December.
In person for the first time in December. And that was before New Year's.
Yes. So December 2020.
So we linked up in December.
Mm-hmm.
And then we linked up in December. Yeah. And then we linked up again for New Year's towards the end of December. So we linked up the beginning of December. Mm-hmm. And then the end of December for the second time.
Yeah.
And then the New Year's second time link up is when Vita actually met
my friends.
because we did New Year's in Charlotte that year. So we did that. That was the second meetup. And then she would just go back home. So we would meet up and then we would spend time, and then she would go back, and then I would go back, and then we would meet up again, and then she would go back home. I would go back home.
And it worked out well because we were working from home.
It worked out well.
I was able to work over there.
Yeah. That's hard.
That's really hard. So, January, New Year's, we met up with each other for New Year's. And then, I think like a couple weeks later, we probably saw each other again. I think I probably came again.
Because at that point, it was like, okay.
We like each other.
We like each other. I want to see you more often.
Yeah.
Like, it was hard.
February was the big month. So, we went to the cabins with our friends. That was super fun. But we also met up in Vegas. So we went to Vegas, like it was a Valentine's Day trip. Yes, it was Valentine's Day trip. We went for Valentine's Day. We were supposed to be there from like the 12th to the 15th or something like that, right? And so we go there. It's super freezing, y'all. It's super freezing. Why is it super freezing? Because this is also the same time where Texas had a snowstorm. Yes. Cause why?
Texas.
Cause why? So the weather was super crazy. It was so cold. We got stranded in Vegas for 3 or 4 extra days. We couldn't get a flight out until like 3 days later. So we are in Vegas 3-4 days too long.
Too long.
Cause after 3 days in Vegas, it's like, oh, this was fun, but I'm ready to go home.
It's time to go.
So we were in there. So when we when we called our friends, it was so random. We called our friends, and actually, matter of fact, one of my friends said, "Y'all don't come back married. When y'all come back, don't come back married." So we was like,
and we wasn't thinking about getting married or none of that.
Cause y'all hear the timeline, right? We met in November.
We had just got lit up for the first time in
February.
December.
So we like, why would y'all say that? That's crazy.
Crazy.
And then, so the day that we got stuck in Vegas, we called our friends and we were telling them, you know, this is crazy, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, I guess that means y'all could go get married now. And we were like,
why is everybody talking about marriage? Because this was not, y'all, marriage was not on our mind. First of all, we had a good time in Vegas, but we were ready to like go back. Like, we was in Vegas for a minute. We was having a good blast.
Time. Yeah, we had
but it was just time to go.
It was time to go.
So marriage was the last thing on our mind.
No, we was ready to go home.
So everybody pretty much kept bringing up marriage. So we had to pretty much situate in Vegas again. We packed all our stuff, y'all, just to have to like get to a whole new hotel and unpack our stuff.
Oh, we did switch hotels.
We had to switch hotels.
We did.
We ended up having to switch hotels and all that because there was a huge snowstorm.
And there was a lot of stuff sold out.
We were just in a room after we had switched the hotel and got our new hotel. We in there, and I think pretty much what you want to tell this part.
I don't remember this part.
I'll cut to the chase. So once we switched hotels, we was pretty much like exhausted, low key, a little bit like frustrated. So we was like, you know what, we just gonna chill, and just drink and just, you know, do what we've been doing. Drink, have fun, and go outside. Just, you know, just do what we've been doing and just try to have fun, you know, while we're here for an extended amount of time, even though we're supposed to be on the way home right now. So we did our thing that night, drinking, having fun, just chilling. And, you know, we had a good time. And the next morning, I think we woke up like, let's go get married.
We should go get married.
Like, let's go get married.
We should just do it.
It was just like, it just randomly like came down. Like,
it made so much sense.
It just made sense. Like, I really, really, really like you. Like, I think I already told you I loved you at that point. So I'm like,
we love each other.
We love each other. We're in Vegas and we just out here just blowing time. Like, let's go get married. So we literally like put on the clothes that we had on the night before when we was like, you know, just vibing. We put our clothes back on. Vita didn't comb her hair.
I didn't.
We were just like on some like hangover type joke for real.
This was like really a hangover.
We literally rolled over out the bed. We took like several shots of that morning before we left. We put on our same clothes that we had on the night before. And y'all, we drove to the daggone, what was it? The
So first we had to go to the courthouse.
Yeah.
To get the marriage license.
Certificate.
Yeah. And then we went to the chapel.
Then we went to the chapel. Yeah. So we went to get the license first because you got to get the license first before you go to the chapel. So we went to get our license. We officially like married in Vegas. Like married in Vegas. We stood in line and everything like early in the morning. Early in the morning, y'all. Like
it was mad people on the line though. It was
a lot of people on the line, but it was
mad
like
people get married in Vegas.
It was a lot of people who was getting
crazy.
married that morning. Shout out to them people. I hope they still married though, because it was a lot of people. We was talking to a lot of people in line. They was asking because some people out there, y'all, they have been knowing each other for a minute. They were just like they planned to do this.
Yes.
Like this was their plan. Like me and Vegas, this was not our plan. We just happened to be in Vegas longer than we were supposed to be.
And every time we met somebody, we were telling them the story, and they were like, "Oh my God, y'all just met!"
Yeah, because at that point, y'all, we had known each other for like
2 minutes,
like a month and a half, maybe, like known each other, maybe like 60 days.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, y'all, we stood in line, we got the certificate, and then after the certificate, because like it's a popular thing to like get married in Vegas. Everybody, for some reason, it's just popular. Y'all know that it's popular to get married in Vegas. So there would be people out there promoting like different chapels and things to go to that you can actually have like a ceremony. Mm-hmm. So while we were standing in line waiting for the marriage license process to finish, we grabbed one of the flyers that they were promoting. A little chapel.
I remember so much of this.
Yes, my memories. I mean, some point. It's like, nah, it's really not, y'all.
So to figure out because was you normally in the same state.
Normally I don't remember stuff, but this is something because it happened so crazy. I just don't forget it. So we got the thing. We went like the chapel after we got the certificate. The chapel was like a mile or two up the road or something like that. So we got in the car, drove to the chapel. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna insert some pictures so y'all can see. Like Vita hair was like
crazy.
Wild night after. I literally had on like I think my like a work shirt. I wasn't even like dressed. I don't even did we wash our faces and stuff? I can't remember.
Faces.
We probably washed our face and brushed our teeth, but I know we didn't like shower and change our clothes because we had on the same clothes.
Didn't we go to 2 different chapels? Because we were supposed to go to the one with the Cadillac in it first, and then I think that they were booked.
Probably, I don't know. I think so.
That sounds familiar.
I think so. Because I do remember driving it like to go to the chapel or whatnot. But we pretty much, so we got to the chapel, we got out, and we was like, yo, we about to like go in here and get married. I was feeling like so optimistic, y'all. Like there wasn't like a nervous bone in my body. That's the right word. Right?
I was shaking. Yes.
I wasn't nervous at all. I was very like, yeah,
Kanisha was very
go get married. Like this is dope. Let's go do this.
Was.
Vita, y'all was like
shaking.
She was like nervous. I'm like, bro, why are you? And this is a crazy question. I know it sounds crazy. Like, why are you nervous? You about to go marry somebody. Of course you should be nervous.
Met.
But I'm like, it's me. Why are you nervous? You should be okay. She was nervous, y'all. So we walked in.
Kanisha was really like soothing though. She was like,
okay. I was really like,
it's okay.
Let's just do it. It's
and I don't know that I was scared that I was marrying you. I think I was like it was like, you know, it was really crazy. This was the randomest thing I probably have ever done. Like
super random. And me too.
And this is not small. We got married.
But the thing about marriage, for me at that moment, I knew like, okay, you can make marriage whatever you want it to make. Because I always imagined like, you know, having like a ceremony or something. I never imagined like to do it in that way. So at that very moment, I think I just loosened up because to be real, marriage is just a partnership. It's a relationship like any other relationship.
It is.
It shouldn't be no, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be more important than any other type of relationship. A good relationship is a good relationship. So
marriage is pretty important.
Marriage is important, but so is any other relationship that's like a relationship.
Okay.
So what I'm pretty much trying to say, I wasn't too nervous because I just felt so comfortable with Vita. So I took all of the like, you know, the things that people add on to marriage to make it like this super serious moment when it's really supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a moment you never forget. And that's pretty much what it was, but it was in a very unique way. So I wasn't nervous. I was ready. It was exciting. Vita was scared as hell, y'all. We walked in.
I think I was just anxious. Maybe not. I was just anxious.
I don't know if he was anxious.
It was a lot.
Because when it was time to say, like,
couldn't even say
dude
words.
was like, do you want to say, like, any special words or anything? Because we standing there, like, holding hands. We got on, like, street clothes.
Yeah,
we standing up there, like, literally getting married, y'all. Like getting married in Vegas.
Yeah.
Randomly. So
on a Tuesday.
Right. So I said a couple things to you. I can't remember what I said, but I pretty much was like, you know, I love you and let's do this. Like, we about to go do this. Like, let's get it. Let's go. And the dude was like, Vita, and Vita was like, hyperventilating. She didn't even say one word. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Y'all, we're gonna have to do this again in 5 years. It's gonna be a real ceremony.
Yeah, we got a real
whole
ceremony.
situation.
I'm like, baby, it's okay.
I don't even know what I was.
She was she didn't have anything.
She
couldn't. I think she wanted to say something.
I did.
But you just like in that moment, it was so like it was a little bit nerve wracking for you.
A lot nerve-wracking.
So she didn't say nothing.
No.
But I said a little 1-2, and then we pretty much y'all, we got married. Now we didn't plan this, so we didn't have no rings or anything like that. So we literally was like, I do.
Appreciate you.
We was like, I do. It wasn't no ring placements or nothing like that.
But we had like a whole photo shoot.
It was a whole photo shoot. I'm gonna insert some pictures so y'all can see. And disclaimer, the picture's gonna look crazy because like I told y'all, we didn't do nothing.
It was crazy. But they actually, you know,
they really good pictures.
Them.
It
was a really good day.
It was a day that I'll never forget. Vita never forget. It just happened so randomly. And the pictures was cool, but you know, we was looking kind of wild.
We were. When you look back at it, you'd be like you could see my eyes. There's the picture.
Your hair was like crazy. My hair was doing stuff.
Y'all, we had already been in Vegas for like 3-4 days
we were
already.
Out, y'all.
So we had already done all of the things.
Activities, the drinking, the gambling,
the walking,
ATVs.
We did it all.
We did
ATV. Yes, we had did mad stuff, y'all.
So we had did mad stuff, y'all. So it was time to go.
We was tired. So like, I think there's a picture where I'm like,
yeah. It was time to go. It was time to leave Vegas, y'all. So I'm gonna put some pictures in this video so y'all can get y'all a glimpse of like. I wish I had some video, but I don't. But I definitely do have pictures.
I feel like we did. Didn't he record it or something?
He might. I don't know. I gotta find it. I probably got some videos.
Shout out to the man who officiated our wedding.
He was really dope. He was cool, and the vibe in there was cool, y'all. They had lights and stuff. They had little fixtures and stuff that you can, you know. Y'all gonna see the pictures that, you know, it wasn't
a big place, but it was like exactly what we needed.
So y'all, pretty much y'all, the vibe was cool in there. We took pictures, and we got married, y'all. We walked out of there, a married couple. I think a couple months later, we went and actually like got rings and stuff. You know, we figured out what each of us wanted, and then we, you know, eventually we got the rings. Like I think we got the rings like 2 months later or something like that.
I got mine first.
Vita got hers first.
I wasn't playing no games. So
yeah, she was serious. It wasn't that super big to me. Vita wanted her rings for sure, so she got her ring shortly after, and I think I got my ring Christmas.
Oh no, it was Christmas.
Christmas, yeah, that Christmas. So a couple months after her months, I got my ring.
Christmas.
And yeah, and you know what's crazy, y'all? In this video, y'all looking at us like, "Where's the rings?" We just told y'all the whole story about how we married, and we both sitting here with no rings. But it's mind your business, because our ring is actually it's ready. It's huh?
So we still married.
Ooh. So everybody want to know, are we still married? After that story I just told y'all, are we still married? Yes, we're still married. So yes, We are still married. I know
Best decision ever.
That wasn't even a question nobody was asking. I just had to throw that in there. But we, our rings are actually being cleaned by the jeweler, and because they were like super dirty, whatever, they needed to be shipped off and like polished up and then shipped back.
Mine got shipped off because a diamond was missing.
A diamond was missing out of Venus. Mine got shipped off because it was just cruddy and it needed to be like dipped and professionally like cleaned and polished. So we're actually going to pick our rings up. I think we're going to pick them up tomorrow because I got the email that it's ready. So that's the reason why we don't have on our jewelry. Otherwise, it would be on our hands as we talk about it. But y'all, that is pretty much how it went. That's how we met.
Went. That was our story.
That is our story. We have been together.
It was the best decision ever.
Best decision ever.
Ever.
We pretty much been together ever since, y'all. We have talked ever since that day she reached out to me. Every single day. We haven't missed a day without talking. There has been a couple days that we went without being around each other, I think. But it's very, very low. It's like 2 times.
Very few.
Ever since that day, we've been locked in, y'all. We've been locked in.
And we also didn't like move in together like right away either. So
no,
we still had to be like long distance married.
Yeah, so we were long distance married. We didn't move in immediately after. We had to figure out timelines and things like that because I had a job in North Carolina, she had a job in Georgia, and we had
to figure out where we
I had an apartment. I had things, she had things, so we had to figure it out. But
it worked out so well.
It worked out great. It's my bestie.
If you're thinking about sending that DM, send it. Just
shoot your shot. You never know. You might just end up with your best friend. Dog. You got a Chinese boy.
You do too.
So y'all, the moral of this story is
shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. You might just end up with your bestie. You might just end up with your wife, or you never know. You might just learn some other lesson that's valuable. But y'all, this is the video mukbang. Y'all can see this Chinese food is finished.
It was really good.
We lapped this junk up. We definitely got some for leftovers though, for sure. Got to have the leftovers. But this is a video, y'all, how we met. Got any final words, baby? Other than I'm the best wife ever.
You are the best wife ever. Y'all, we just celebrated our anniversary, so we have officially been together for 3 years.
3 years, y'all. Drop down in the comments. Congratulations, because now that y'all know our story and how it's so crazy, right? We could have divorced like a month after. I didn't know this girl.
The next day.
She didn't know me. We didn't know each other. So we really like thugged it out. We had to literally like get to know each other while being married, which is not easy.
No, it's not easy.
But thankfully, she didn't turn out to be crazy. I ain't crazy. But she is a little crazy.
I'm not crazy. Marriage is hard work though. I think that it's important that you work at it. And it doesn't matter whether you met 20 years ago or 5 minutes ago. If it's there, it's there.
That's a fact. Just because you met somebody 60 days ago, they might be the love of your life. You
They
never know.
might be the love of your life.
I don't know.
So shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. Take chances. Take risks.
Take risks.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, tell us some of y'all stories in the comments. Let us know in the comments how you met your significant other if you have one. Make sure you smash the like button on this video, man. We appreciate y'all. Hope y'all like this content. If you do, comment below and say, I like this type of stuff. Because maybe we'll
this type of stuff.
Maybe I will keep doing like little sit down videos like this and just kind of talking so y'all can get to know us.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time we drop a video, man, so y'all can be right there with us. And otherwise, we're going to catch y'all boys on the next video. Peace.
Dream chaser, time speeding like a dope head. Mid 80, settle baby.